Welcome back to the dark depths of the ocean in part 2 of Sharks of the Deep. And these amazing sharks keep getting stranger. I bet you've never even heard of some of these sharks before, but we have their fossils right here on Fossil Friday. Let's take a look. Squaliform sharks are often called dogfish, and many of them are deepwater specialists, with special adaptations. This Miocene age tooth comes from France, and belongs to a very small predator, the cookie cutter shark. Cookie cutter sharks have the largest teeth per body size out of any living shark. They take bites of larger prey and leave impressions that look like they were made from cookie cutters. They first appear in the fossil record about 60 million years ago. Their flat triangular bottom teeth act like small razor blades which allow the shark to cut into flesh. Our next stop brings us to the Greenland shark, which is another squaliform. It is part of the sleeper shark family, and Greenland sharks are the longest lived vertebrate animal on the planet, and the slowest swimming shark in the sea. Some specimens of Greenland shark were found to be more than 400 years old. They also have antifreeze in their blood system, which helps them survive at extremely cold temperatures. This tooth here comes from the Pliocene and is from Belgium. Now here's one I bet you've never heard of. This deepwater shark is another type of dogfish, or squaliform, called a Gulper Shark. These deepwater sharks have very large eyes which allow them to see in the dark depths of the ocean. Like many deepwater creatures, the large reflective eyes let more light in, so the animal can see better than the average shark where sunlight is very scarce. Gulper sharks have two spines on both their dorsal fins for defense, but these sharks pose no threat to humans because they live in depths between 328 and 3,900 feet. Fossilized Gulper shark teeth are very rare. This tooth comes from the same formation as the Greenland shark tooth, the Antwerp sands of Belgium. This means that this formation in Belgium represents a deepwater environment that existed roughly 3 million years ago. This is a very old and rare tooth indeed. Here's another shark you may or may not have heard of. This deepwater shark is called Ichneurinus, or the Bramble Shark. Bramble sharks are another type of dogfish or squaliform. They are seldom seen and get their name from their prickly scales, or dermal denticles, as they are called on sharks. This shark is covered with these prickly dermal denticles for defense. These bottom dwellers have been around for 100 million years, and these teeth come from the Miocene in California. These are actually shark tooth hill teeth. The last deepwater shark we're going to cover is the coolest one in my opinion, the Goblin Shark. One of the strangest looking sharks in the ocean. They have elongated snouts with electromagnetic sensory organs at the bottom, and a protruding jaw that can launch at fish as they hunt. The fossil record is full of goblin shark relatives that occurred in shallow water. However, over time the goblin shark became a deepwater specialist, and is also rarely seen. Many variations of these teeth exist from many different extinct species. You have long, slender, needle-like teeth, flat, wedge-shaped teeth, or small, pointy cusp teeth. But they are all goblin sharks. Goblin sharks are a great example of how strange deepwater creatures, and especially sharks, can get. No other animals really come close to these amazing deepwater sharks. What was your favorite shark of the deep from both part 1 and part 2? Mine is a tie between the Greenland shark, because of how long it's capable of living, and the Goblin Shark because of its amazing jaw adaptation. I hope you enjoyed our 2-part edition of Fossil Friday Sharks of the Deep. See you next time!